We can't deny the charms of K-dramas. What with their melodramatic plotlines, pretty shots, attractive actors, and attachments we forge over characters along the lines. But everything comes to an end, albeit some on a bitter note. Today, we're tackling controversy-spurning K-drama finales that, to some, remain an iconic slap across the face. High Kick Through the Roof, High Kick 2, 2009. The legendary sitcom series spanned over 126 episodes, an astounding number for a Korean drama. This situation comedy, which revolves around the life of the Lee family, had taken Korea by storm. Everyone was in love with its witty humor and heartwarming stories. Toward the end of its 2-year run, however, the sitcom switched to a more serious tone, embracing the ever-prevalent K-drama motif with a love square. Because what's life without a sprinkle of romance anyways? With a whopping number of 126 episodes, you'd think it'd be more than enough to tie off any loose ends, and that there must be a fulfilling ending after all. Well, you'd be wrong. This is the screenwriter's approach to an intricate love square. Just kill off the characters. As one of the female leads confessed her feelings to one of the male leads on their way to the airport, the car slipped on the wet road and both died. A completely out-of-nowhere and utter betrayal to the audience's anticipation.
No! God, please, no! No!
Mireille's Choice, Marry Him If You Dare, 2013. As a delicious take on the destiny and choice dilemma set in the world of television broadcasting, Mireille's Choice follows the protagonist Na Mireille, who begins to pursue her dream of becoming a television writer after her future self appears with the goal to change her fate. Much like the title, the entire television series surrounds, well, Mireille's choice. Or more particularly, her choice between two love interests, Kim Shin, a prickly and upright lead news anchor, and Park Si-chu, an heir masquerading as a lowly cameraman. As the drama approaches its end, viewers come closer to the reveal of Mireille's final decision. Or so they thought. The final minutes of the finale have the audience still doing their guesswork. And then it just stopped. No resolution, no answer to whichever Mireille's choice was. The feeling of having followed 16 episodes just to get nil to an ongoing question was nothing short of frustrating. It was no wonder that viewers felt cheated at the abrupt end. Number 6. Cheese in the Trap, 2016. Most K-drama viewers are suckers for love triangles, and Cheese in the Trap is yet another twist on this popular drama trope. The drama is adapted from a famous webtoon of the same name, starring university student Hong Sol, her senior Yoo Chung, and her childhood friend In Ho. The series went through Sol and Yoo Chung's up and down relationships, their makeups and breakups, their misunderstandings and resolutions, and despite all that, they did not end up together in the finale. With less than 15 minutes left of screen time, Yoo Chung removed his couple ring and told Sol that they needed to break up, dropping the jaws of dedicated viewers.
절대 반지 빼지 말기. 그리고 잃어버려도 안 돼요.
Additionally, to rub salt in the wound, we were endowed with an epilogue of 3 years later, where Yoo Chung leaves all of Sol's emails unread and ignores her as they pass. However, the very last shot shows that Yoo Chung had opened and read one of the emails, and his disembodied voice calling out her name can be heard. So, are we supposed to root or not to root? Screenwriter, make up your mind.
설아.
The Last Empress, 2019. An outstanding palace drama series that was broadcast in early 2019. With stunning cast members and excellent scriptwriting, the series went viral among small screen watchers in South Korea. Throughout its 52-episode run, we follow Sunny, an unpopular musical actress with a mediocre appearance, and her goal to enter the palace and become queen. Her Cinderella dream quickly fell through, however, and she had to survive on her own terms to unveil the crimes of the royals. Here, she received the help of Wang Sik, a guard who entered the palace to investigate his mother's death. Despite the stifling and unerring atmosphere that prevailed even during the last minutes of the drama, The Last Empress still ended on an unsatisfactory note, as it was announced that Wang Sik died suddenly in a bomb press conference. His purpose left unfulfilled. Even worse, there is no build-up for the antagonist's deaths, and the audience was greatly disappointed. Love Alarm. Love's just a mile away. In the world of Love Alarm, The case is a bit literal, for there's an app that can detect people with romantic feelings for you within this 1-mile radius. Kim Jojo is a high school student in such a world, and despite her not-so-ideal life circumstances, she is tangled in a legendary K-drama trope, the love triangle. Hwang Suno, the rich and handsome model who had just made his return from the States, found Jojo interesting as she was the only girl that didn't ring his bell, or in this case, have feelings for him. He never minded Jojo's circumstances, and they soon developed a relationship which their entire school fussed over. At the same time, Hye-young, Suno's poor childhood friend, was also crushing on the girl, and had to hide his feelings to not screw up his friendship with Suno. Despite Suno's multiple attempts to mend the differences between him and Jojo, Jojo's self-doubt did not help. At the end of Season 1, Jojo ended their relationship as Suno was to study abroad, and viewers are fast-forwarded to 4 years later, anticipating their reunion and a possible happy ending. Which did happen, but not for Suno. After 2 years waiting for Season 2, the audience was enraged to find Jojo winding up with Hye-young, while Suno lost both his love and friendship. What a way to end the drama. So, which K-drama ending above do you find the most cursed and should be forgotten forever? Just comment down below. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe to bbalidrama. We'll come back soon. See ya!